Hello, and welcome to Learn Time with Silas. Today we're going to be talking about the Renaissance. But first, I think we need to set the mood. Much better. This is my cheap attempt of a Renaissance man's outfit. Let's begin. Historians like to say that the Renaissance began around 1300 and ended around 1600. That's debatable. But what isn't debatable is what influenced it.
It all started in northern Italy, and to be honest with you guys, it was a dump at the time. And they were forced to look at the ancient ruins of Rome every day. So these Italians began to think, how could we make ourselves better?
This led to the Italians adopting Greek and Roman ways of learning, which focused on the human. Essentially, their goal was to educate their people and make fine citizens out of them. However, in attempting this, they accomplished much more.
During this time, some of the world's most famous paintings were produced. Can anybody recognize the one on the left? Oh, you're right, you got it. It's Mona Lisa by Leonardo da Vinci. On top of artwork, there was also amazing architectural advancements, like this building right here, the Santa Maria de' Miracoli. Probably butchered that. Another amazing one is the Cathedral Santa Maria.
Let's get back to our big ideas. What are those, you may ask? They are secularism, rationality, and individualism.
But, Mr. Silas, what do those mean?
Well, I'm just so glad you asked. Secularism is the separation of the state and government, while rationality is basically, how do I put this? Basically, they wanted to find the answers themselves instead of relying on the church. Individualism is another big one. That was the idea that individuals were capable of great accomplishments.
But Mr. Silas, why are those ideas so important?
Well, kid, do you like the fact that the government can't force you to believe in a religion?
Well, yeah, I guess that's pretty cool, but what about the other two?
Well, individualism is the whole reason you're learning this right now. Because if nobody believed that you could accomplish great things on your own, why would they bother teaching you? That also ties in with rationality. Due to rationality, there was many scientific advancements, and you can even see rationality being used in your day-to-day school life. Does your teacher just give you the answers? No. They make you find them and think about it.
Oh, so I guess those things were pretty important. But what about today's day and age? Was there anything else that the Renaissance influenced?
Boy, am I glad you asked!
This dress and many other dresses like it. This song by Lil Wayne.
Mona Lisa, I done painted the picture. Mona Lisa out the frame.
And this other guy I've never heard of before in my life.
Yo, Mona Lisa, could I get a date on Friday?
And of course you can't forget the Ninja Turtles. These are all examples about how the Renaissance influenced today's pop culture.
So let's review why the Renaissance was so important and how it affected our society today. Numero uno, our government. This may shock you, but the Renaissance created the idea of the separation of the church and the government, and we stole it for the better of our country. Numero two, school. Remember when we talked about individualism? The whole reason you're in school right now is because people believe you can be a great individual. Numero tres, scientific advancements. Remember how we talked about rationality? This led to many scientists trying to figure out why things worked and doing it by themselves rather than listening to the church. Numero four, art and moolah. Just think, I played 2 songs, showed you 1 dress, and showed you a comic series / movie series. Think about how much revenue that brings in. Now, add in the fact that people tour Europe to see Renaissance paintings and Renaissance architecture. That's a lot of moolah boosting the economy. So I guess you could say the Renaissance was pretty important and it impacted a lot.